Due to the high volume we experience on Black Friday for my annual piercing event, I'm unable to go over aftercare with each individual client. So I'm making this video to ensure you're taking care of your piercing properly and eliminate any confusion associated with your new PriXxcription saline solution. To start, don't touch it, don't let anyone else touch it. Obviously, it is an open wound. If you touch it without washing your hands first, the chances of infection are greatly increased. In the shower, you want to clean your new piercing with Dial Body Wash or Johnson & Johnson's Baby Wash. Something basic with no microbeads, no exfoliants, no high fragrance, as all of these will slow down your healing process. With the soap, you're going to gently lather your hands over the piercing, give it a couple minutes to soak in. As it starts to heal up a little more, you'll be able to gently slide the jewelry back and forth. For some people and for some piercings, this can take a couple days. For others, it'll take a couple weeks. So if it doesn't right away, don't worry. In time, it will soften and you will be able to slide your new jewelry back and forth. In each PriXxcription Saline Aftercare packet, you're given several bags of pre-measured sea salt. Each bag of salt is pre-measured to add to a 16-ounce bottle of water. Doing this, you'll have an entire water bottle with a pre-mixed saline solution. Saline is the only thing you ever want to use on the piercing outside of the shower. Saline kills all the bacteria that needs to be killed, but allows all the good bacteria to live inside the piercing and heal it quickly and properly for you. You never want to use products like rubbing alcohol or hydrogen peroxide, as these will kill all the bacteria and generally lead to irritation or infection. Other products to avoid are Neosporin, bacitracin, and other ointments, and these will put a very thick layer over the piercing and won't allow it to drain properly. Twice a day, you're going to take a Q-tip, dip it in your saline solution, and clean around the outside of your piercing. Clean around the front and back, top and bottom, outside, inside, whatever it may be for the piercing that you got. Get a little on the jewelry itself and slide it in so your body can absorb the saline through the wound. The other part, and the most important part, is to do a hot compress. To do the hot compress, you're going to take a small copper shot glass and your PriXxcription saline solution, fill it about a quarter to half of the way, and microwave it for 5 to 10 seconds. After you microwave it, there's two methods depending on the piercing you got as to how to hot compress it. For navel piercings and nipple piercings, you're going to take the cup, lean forward, hold it directly onto the piercing, and lay back and let it soak like that for 5 to 10 minutes. For other piercings, like a nostril or miscellaneous ear piercing, you're going to take a cotton ball, gauze pad, paper towel, whatever, dip it in, absorb it, and when you lift it, make sure it's dripping so you know it's sopping wet and going to do its job properly. Hold it directly onto the piercing for 5 to 10 minutes. Doing the hot compress, it's going to drain all your healing fluids out. If you don't do that, you're more likely to get a fluid buildup, which will cause a piercing pimple, which is when you get a bubble that develops on the entry and or exit point of the piercing. You want to do the hot compress 2 to 4 times a week, or anytime there's any redness, swelling, or irritation. Anytime there's swelling, there's fluid rushing to the area, so you want a hot compress to flush all the fluids out and prevent the fluids from building up and causing a piercing pimple to develop. For oral piercings, anytime you eat, drink anything other than water, or smoke anything, you're going to rinse with an alcohol-free mouthwash. I recommend Listerine Zero or Biotine rinses. The saline is mixed exactly the same, 1 bag to 1 16-ounce bottle of water. Twice a day, you're going to rinse with it like you would with the mouthwash. For externally exposed oral piercings, like a lip or a cheek piercing, twice a day, you're going to take a Q-tip, dip it in your saline, and gently clean around the outside of the piercing. Get a little bit on the actual jewelry itself and slide it in so your body can absorb the saline through the wound. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a message on Facebook, or you can come into Squids Inc. or call, and I'll be more than happy to help you. I hope this helps, and still, if there's any confusion, you're more than welcome to come down, and I will go over all of this with you in person. Have a great day. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and thank you for getting pierced by me.